Hey folks, Nate, thanks for joining me once again as we look to the horizon. Tilt you down just a hair there. And I'm back bringing you your weekly writing vlog. Today, I have a moderate amount to report. I have found the first official break on my outline here. And yes, I am pretty much just keeping this right here on the desk next to me as I write. I do have a digital version of this outline for the Sidereal Saga now. I set it up in a grid in a spreadsheet, and that's working okay. It's certainly allowing me to update things a little bit easier, but I don't know. Something about the grid just doesn't feel as organic looking over it. Even though this is also a grid, it's literally on graph paper, I seem to find this easier to look through as I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's because in the spreadsheet, I wasn't quite able to get the arrows down, so I just sort of types, a line of text connecting them. It doesn't read as cleanly, I don't think. Anyway, I mentioned before that I was not sure where I wanted to jump from one column of story here to another. And I found it. It was right about here at the bottom of this page. So we jumped back up to the middle column and we're working on that part of the story now. I'm not sure how many chapters that's going to be. It was 3 chapters for the right hand column, or left hand column when you're reading it, right hand when I'm holding it facing you. So maybe all in all, the 3 pages of outline I have add up to 15, 18 chapters, somewhere in there. They're longer chapters as things are coming together, although, they still vary some depending on whether I'm introducing a new place, a new character, that kind of thing. And I'm introducing the first antagonist of the story. Well, I guess I had a couple of short bits with other antagonists. This is the first major section that introduces an antagonist. And so far, I'm working on chapter 5, and that's the second chapter with Tarn, the antagonist. So it's coming together, and he's certainly a different character to write. And I haven't really spent a whole lot of time writing antagonists since I did, what was it, Fire and Gold? Yeah, I think that's the last time I spent a major chunk of time writing an antagonist. So it's always a tricky thing. One of my real issues with Fire and Gold was I didn't feel like I did a good job presenting the characters because they were all antagonists, and I knew they were going to be gone by the end of the story. So I'm trying to do better this time around. Of course, Tarn is an antagonist I plan to use for a lot longer, hopefully, than the antagonist in Fire and Gold. But also, there are other viewpoint characters to kind of break up the perspective. So I hope that's going to work out pretty well. All in all, I think things are coming along on that front pretty well. I am optimistic I will be able to keep on top of that until it's done. I did have a slight disruption this week. Power was out at the house due to a windstorm. I couldn't work digitally for probably 3 hours or so. Nothing terrible there, but it was a delay. I had to work in analog fashion, and I like having the option of working in analog fashion, but it's not as fast, at these times when I have the option of working digitally. It not having the option slows me down. So yeah, not a huge speed bump. I hope to continue working on that. I am still trying to piece together Have Spell Will Travel in its new with graphics format. That's coming along okay. Hopefully, maybe this weekend I'll be able to put together an experimental EPUB file and see how that looks on my Kindle. Until then, that's pretty much what I'm working on. I'll let you know how that goes once I actually have a chance to try my hand at it. But that's all I got for you this week. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. There's a like button and a subscribe button down there. You can use those as you see fit. I'll talk to you later.